up guys, it's Kyra and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be doing a chit chat with a chit chat get ready with me, and basically give you guys some life updates, kind of talking about changes on my channel, how I've been feeling lately. You guys seem to love my chit chat talks while I do makeup, so I figured I'd go ahead and share with you guys. So let's just go ahead and hop right into it. Okay, so first things first, you guys will obviously notice that I have a whole different backdrop back here. Yes, we are back to the traditional backdrop, and I honestly will go through probably spurts of, periods of time where, I'll enjoy the previous backdrop, or times where I want to do like a traditional fabric backdrop. Right now, I'm definitely more so inspired by the traditional backdrop, just because I feel like you can play around with the different colors and kind of like make the backdrop fit your mood, because I honestly hadn't been feeling it recently. And I feel like that also affects the content that I put out, because I feel like whenever I'm not inspired by, not even just a backdrop, but it's like whenever I'm not inspired to create in general, I feel like having a whack backdrop like doesn't help either. So it's like I don't know, I just really wasn't that happy or pleased with my content recently, just like the quality of it, all that good stuff. So last week I took off. I didn't post any videos last week, and I actually spent the week, creating a whole new studio setup. So you guys, I invested in new lighting. I invested in a new lens. So I officially have a zoom lens, which I know you guys are excited about. I did read the comments, and I know you guys want me to get closer up to my makeup looks, which obviously right now we are. And I finally went ahead and purchased a zoom lens so I can zoom in and out, which is a pretty investment. Again, new lighting. I changed up the way it's like laid out, and I actually really like it. I feel like it gives me more of a typical studio vibe, which to me helps to enhance my quality, and honestly, to be honest, just makes me more and more inspired to create. Before I talk anymore, I want to show you guys what I am doing. I'm actually recreating a look that I did this past weekend. I attended an event this weekend, and I did this really bold, green and bluish hued cut crease. And I used a mixture of the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette and the JUVIA'S Place. What's the SAHARAN? Yeah, the SAHARAN palette. So I used these two here. Right now, I'm going in with the yellow shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette and just applying that into the crease with a fluffy blending brush. This is a BH Cosmetics blending brush, nothing special there, but any kind of big fluffy brush will do to kind of help blend out and diffuse this yellow shadow. I want to go with these two shades here and just pack that into the crease to really help build out our crease shape. So yeah, so I heavily invested in my new little studio setup. I even have some lights back here and whatnot. So I hope you guys like it as well. I felt like the quality of my setup didn't quite match the quality of the content I was putting out. Unless it was a talking video, but makeup videos and stuff, I just feel like it wasn't quite doing me justice. And now I feel like it's doing me justice, This is all for y'all. So I hope that you guys really like it and notice the difference, if I'm being completely honest. So with those two shades, I'm just mixing them and just applying them into the crease to kind of build up that crease, because I want that crease to be deep for whenever we carve it or cut it with concealer. Kind of just pressing it into the crease, and then of course going in and blending it out with circular motions. And also in regard to changes to my channel, I'm working on actually increasing my video production to now 3 videos a week. So that's my goal. This week I only do 2, and then starting next week I'll be doing 3 videos a week. And that's what I'm really excited about, because I feel like I've been doing 2 videos long enough and I've kind of gotten it down. And I feel like once I get in a steady routine, I've gotten down the 2 videos, I feel like when I go ahead and take it up a notch and really do 3 and really commit to it, I feel like I'm at this point in my life where it's like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it, If I can make it happen and I can find the time to make it happen, then why not just go ahead and do it, So I feel like for me, whenever it comes to my beauty channel, it's like I can make excuses all I want and say, oh, I don't have time for, you know, 3 videos, or oh, I only have time to, you know, do this type of video, whatever. But it's like, CoverGirl, you got the time. I'm starting a new schedule. Like I said, my new schedule involves me getting up at 6 a.m. every morning, or 6 to 6:30 every morning, depending on what I have to do. And I did it today, and I am up and filming before I start work, because I do work a 9 to 5 also. So it's like, I just want to make as much use of my time as I can. I love sleep. And I've loved to sleep, and I still love sleep, but I don't want, you know, sleep to keep me from doing what I really need to do, you know. Our eyes are pretty dark. I may want it just a little bit darker in the crease area before I go ahead and cut it. So I'm going to take this shade here. I want to take that same MAC 217 brush and take this shade here and again pack that into the crease. But I'm not bringing it up as far as I did the first shade. As you can see, I'm keeping it kind of right in here, like right in that pocket, and kind of just blending it outwards. But it's all about just building up the crease. Okay, just blending out those harsh edges before we go in and cut the crease. Okay, so for my crease shade, I'm going to actually be using this really pretty green shade here from the SAHARAN palette, the JUVIA'S SAHARAN palette. But I'm going to go in and first cut my crease with my MAC Studio Finish Concealer. I want to take a flat concealer brush this is one from Vanity Planet, and basically just apply a whole lot of product. I've also learned that with cut creases, it's a lot easier to do if you have a lot of product on your brushes, because you can just kind of apply the concealer in like one application or like one swipe and really just pack it on there to carve out that lid. So I'm going to bring my mirror closer. So kind of just start. I actually have to hold my eye out for this and kind of just stamp. My eyes are shaped funny, so I have to like hold my lid out so I can actually see my crease. And I'm just going to bring it over maybe like 3/4 of the way across the eye. But I'm not doing like the outer edges. I almost never do a cut crease like that comes all the way over, just because for me, it's just, I don't like it that much. So on this side, again, gonna just stamp. So both of our eyes are carved. I feel like with cutting creases, it's always hard to get the same shape on both eyes. I don't know if that's just me. Just take a step back, look at the way your eyes are shaped, and then fix it from there. And honestly, in my opinion, they don't have to be perfect. I'm going to now go in. I promise I'm going to finish my talk, you guys, in a second. I got to just focus on this cut crease real quick. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of some setting spray. This is the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. I'm going to apply this to that same brush that I used before. Going to go in with this shade here, which is the Wodabe from the SAHARAN palette. And just pack this all over the lid. I love this green. This green is so freaking pretty. And you can also go in and kind of fix the shape and really clean up the edge of that cut crease with the shadow. You know, applying it in swiping motions all over the actual lid, and then really kind of cleaning it up around the edge. Okay, so we are almost done with the eye for now. I'm going to go ahead and go back in with a little bit more of that deep purplish brownish shade that we applied in the crease, and kind of just deepen up that cut crease just a little bit more. And I'm just lightly going over that area where the crease is cut with a soft blending brush, just kind of deepen it up just a smidget. And then also applying that on the outer portion of the eye, of course blending it inwards. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm going to take a pencil brush and dip back into that Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm going to take this dark green down here at the bottom. I like the way it is right now, but I feel like it's just missing something. So I'm going to go with that dark green shade and kind of just apply it like along the lash line. Just like another pop of color. Okay, so while I'm doing this, let me talk about my channel. So anyways, yeah, I am trying to work on producing 3 videos a week. And I have like a guide. I may not stick to this plan every week, but the plan or the idea is to do 1 tutorial, 1 product review, or like favorites, or basically something that's revolved around a particular product or a particular brand of products, and then 1 fashion video. You guys, I really want to get into more fashion videos, even though the thing with me is that I know that my fashion videos aren't often received very well. And by that I mean the view counts of my fashion videos aren't very high, but I don't want that to keep me from producing fashion videos because I love them personally, and it also represents who I am. And so just because it's not getting, you know, the views doesn't mean that I don't want to do it at all, you know. And I honestly think that you guys will love. I have a lot of ideas, but I would definitely love to hear what you guys want to see on my channel. Because of course I want to make stuff that you guys want to see, but I also want to stay true to who I am and be authentic. And, you know, not rely so much on the numbers, but focus on the creativity of it. You know, it may change up every now and then, but that's the new changes to the Kyra and Knox channel. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the eyes alone for now. And I'm going to clean away this fallout. I didn't get much, but I did get some from the Woe to Be in that dark green. So let's just jump onto this face. First and foremost, I'm going to take the Urban Decay Quick Fix Hydra Charge Complexion Prep Priming Spray to just prep my skin for the makeup, because this is like a bit of a moisturizing spray. So, oh God, Lee, got some of that in my mouth. It's very coconutty. Don't do that. So I'm going to then go in with my Becca Ever Matte Primer. You guys know this is my absolute favorite for my oily skin, or one of my must-have, never go without products, because I feel like if I don't have my Becca primer, like, I'm just SOL. Like, my makeup for the day is not going to be on point, because it'll only last like 2 hours. I'm going to now go into my Tarte Clean Slate Primer and apply this to my larger pores, which are really down here in my lower cheek area. That's where my pores are the largest. It's like right in here. So I kind of just press it into the skin in those areas, just to make sure that they're kind of blurred out. For foundation, I'll be using the CoverGirl Matte Made Foundation, and this is in the shade T80 Toasted Caramel. Sometimes I'll do it just like directly on my face. I just pump it on my face. But if I really want to get a really full coverage, I'll pump it on the back of my hand, blend it around with my finger, and then kind of just dot it all over. And whenever I do that, it's kind of like spreading out the product. So whenever I go in and blend it out with a brush, the product is already evenly distributed, so I have a lot less work to do. I'm going to take my brush, spray it with that same Urban Decay Quick Fix spray, and then just get to buffing. And I am using the Morphe M439 brush. And as you can see, whenever I apply my foundation, I'm actually doing more stippling as opposed to swiping. Just because whenever you swipe, it's a lot easier to get streaks. And no one likes streaks. So I'm doing more stippling motions to blend out that product. So now for a major life update, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys already know this. I'm sure you guys are probably tired of me talking about this now. But I actually, today's Monday, so yesterday, I actually launched a new business venture, and I am super excited about it. I launched an e-commerce boutique with my twin sister, Alicia, and the brand is called Alira. It's actually the name that we used whenever we were doing our blogging, blogging YouTube thing together. And we took a break from that, came back and did our own individual things. But we wanted to bring back the brand, just not the same brand, because before we were just doing the influencer part of it. And while her and I have absolutely no plans on getting back together in terms of YouTube and blogging and things like that, we wanted to still work together on something that we both loved, and we both love clothing and fashion, and have always wanted to own our own store. Of course, the AL's from Alicia, and then the YRA is from Kyra, and it puts that together, and you get, it should be Alira, but Alira just sounds way too strange, so we're pronouncing it Alira, and that is basically our baby. For concealer, I'll be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This is in the shade, I think it's medium tawny. Yeah, medium tawny. It's applying that to the areas I typically highlight. So under my eye, this is one of my favorite drugstore concealers. It's so good. The shade range isn't the best, but as far as the price and consistency of it and just the way it blends out, it works really well. Yeah, so we launched it yesterday. And we got, well, so we started promoting it, what, a couple, like last week. And we got such a great response. So her and I were both really excited whenever it came to launching it. I think that whenever you're introducing something new, it's always a bit nerve-wracking because you don't know how it's going to be received, you know? And that can go for a new business, that can go for YouTube, that can go for blogging, that can go for just a personal achievement, anything, you know, that's basically being introduced. You may, you know, you naturally feel a bit of like hesitation, a bit of, you know, what if people don't like it, you know, whatever. So there's naturally a bit of fear there. And I actually just today uploaded a blog post on my blog about great things lying on the other side of fear. And you guys should really go read that post because I get real. And I actually talk about that topic in terms of my YouTube channel, like my blogging and YouTube channel. And I explained in the post about like all the wins I've had, because I feel like there's nothing wrong with celebrating your wins and just kind of showing people, you know, like where you were versus where you are now. And I really break it down in that post, but y'all, God is crazy, man. Like he will just do some things that will make you, that will literally blow your mind and that will have you thinking like, dang, like, why didn't I do this earlier? Don't be afraid. Like, if you are wanting to do something, it could be start a podcast. It can be starting a vlog channel, a YouTube, you know, a beauty channel, starting a new business. It could be photography, makeup. It could be accounting. It could be, you know, financial services. That's the same thing. That's the same thing, probably. It could just be anything. And if you are even remotely thinking about something, like if there's something on your mind that you can't get off your mind, that you just keep going to, that like your mind keeps drifting towards, then it's something there that's, you know, that's brewing in your spirit. And why not go ahead and do it? What is the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is just that it doesn't take off or that it's not successful. And that is 1,000% okay. Like if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. As long as you've tried it, that to me is far better than not having tried at all. And then, you know, 10 years from now, looking back and saying, dang, I wish I did that. Or like having regret on not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like no one wants to be that person that regrets their decisions. And by the way, as I was talking, I just set my hotted areas with some RCMA no color powder. And then I set my face with a little bit of MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark. And now I'm going in and contouring my nose with a little bit of the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible Powder in the shade Classic Tan. This powder is close to my skin tone, but it's a smidget darker. And I've been liking it for my nose contour lately because I feel like it gives my nose just enough shadow to look like it's contoured without it looking dark or ashy or like too gray, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just using this medium angled shading brush. I've been liking this as well for my nose contour. It's like an angled shadow brush, but I just use the angled part to actually do the contour. And then it's bronze up my skin. I've been using this Laura Mercier bronzer brush. And y'all, I love this brush for bronzing. Oh my gosh. It's like the lightest, fluffiest brush. And it just applies just the perfect, just the perfect amount of bronzer. I love this brush. It's just so easy to work with. And it just literally gives your skin the nicest warmth. Okay? Gonna apply a little bit of blush. For blush, I'll be using the MAC Breath of Plum blush. That's that right? The MAC Breath of Plum blush. That is so hard to say. Apply a little bit on my cheekbones. Smile, smile, smile. Apply it right there in the apples of the cheeks. Again, go in and dust away that excess powder that we were using to bake. So for my waterline, I'm going to take the Urban Decay Glide On Pencil in the shade Overdrive. You guys saw this in my PR haul. And I have been dying to try this. You guys, and I wore it the other day. And I love it. It's so pigmented. You guys see how perfect this liner goes with the eye look? I feel like adding in this color liner to the waterline just like takes the look up a couple notches. I'm gonna also go ahead and kind of set that liner with that same dark green shade that we applied to, actually no, I'm gonna go in with this lighter aqua shade and just kind of stamp that along the lash line. And then it's kind of blending out that teal shade with that same light yellow from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, just to help diffuse those edges. I got rid of some of that shadow with some concealer earlier, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of blend out that harsh line just to make sure that it doesn't look so sharp right there. And then I'm also gonna go in with the champagne shade from that Jaclyn Hill palette and just pop this into the high point of my brow. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara and set my brows. And then for highlight, I'm gonna take the Maybelline Master Chrome highlight, apply that tip of my nose. You guys know the drill. Tip of the nose, bridge of the nose, a little bit on the chin, just a little bit on the forehead for a nice glow. And of course, the high points of my cheekbones. For lips, I'll be using the MAC Night Moth Lip Liner. I feel like I have not used this in forever. Blend it in. And then I'm going to take my KARITY Lip Lock Lipstick. This is in the shade SOHO. It's a deeper plum shade. It's really, really pretty. I'm going to apply this on the outer perimeter of my lips. And then the inside, I wanted a bit of an ombre look. So for the inner part of the lips, I did use the, and I say did because I did this look before. I used the Urban Decay Comfort Matte Lipstick. It's a really pretty soft plum shade. Yeah, I like that. I love that combo. It's gorgeous. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes and stuff off camera and then come right back. But before I do, I want to go ahead and finish off the chit chat portion and talk about the store and you know what you guys can expect to see. So the store I mentioned before is shopalira.com, and basically what it is it's an e-commerce boutique that is catered towards the everyday woman. You know, a woman that wants to feel fabulous, look fabulous, and just like really pull out her inner fashionista, but doesn't want to splurge, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Our store is just for you. So it's basically a place where street style and sophistication collide to bring you the hottest clothing, accessories, and handbags. You guys, we literally have something for everyone. It's so cool though, because with this site, we did it all on our own, with the exception of our promo video and of course like packaging materials, like, you know, our thank you cards and business cards, all that kind of stuff. Aside from that, my sister and I did everything on our own. Our pictures, we actually had one of our college friends take them for us, and then we just edited them ourselves. So we taught ourselves how to edit pictures, created our site ourselves, created the layout ourselves. We just did it all, you know, learned how to use Shopify by ourselves. You know, figured out our pricing model on our own. We did it all on our own. So that's honestly an accomplishment in itself, is just doing it on our own. But the fact that we not only did it on our own, but actually committed to it, stuck it out, and created this brand that truly reflects both of our personalities. And so we basically took our personalities and honestly where we are in life. Like, you know, right now we're in our late 20s. We're 27, y'all. And so our style has definitely changed and evolved. Like, we're definitely not in, like, I can say for myself, I'm not into like the typical traditional like IG boutiques. Like, the style of clothing that they offer, it's some cute stuff, don't get me wrong. It's just not my personal style. And we definitely wanted our brand to reflect that. We wanted it to reflect who we are now as women. So we think we did a good job. So I don't know, you guys let me know. Visit the link down below. I have the information, our Instagram, and also the website down below, so you guys can go visit it, check it out, tell me what you think, and hopefully you guys like it and see something that you like and go ahead and purchase and support us. Now I'm gonna go ahead and shut up and go and do my lashes and my hair off camera, and I will be right back with the final look. Alright guys, so lashes are on. I'm going to go ahead and just finish off my eyes real quick. I have to go ahead and apply some mascara. I'll be using the CoverGirl Flourish by Lash Blast mascara. Applying that to my top and bottom just to help blend in the natural lashes with the falsies. And of course I cover up any glue that may be there. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm going to go in with a little bit of a champagne color and just pop that right in the inner parts of my eye as a nice little pop of color. And there we have it. Of course, go ahead and spray my face down. I'll be using the Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray. Whoosh. Okay guys, so once you all have gone ahead and done all of that and finished off the eyes, here is the final look. It's serving a major peacock vibe. I look like a peacock, but a very, very cute peacock nonetheless. I'm actually loving this color combo. I absolutely love the shade Woe to Be. I feel like that's my favorite shade in the SAHARAN palette. It is just the most gorgeous metallic green, and I feel like that color paired with this, you know, dark green and teal down here on the lower lash line just really makes for a really gorgeous summer perfect color combo. I also want to note that I am trying to get out of my comfort zone. You guys typically know that if I do a bolder eye, I almost always reach for a nude lipstick, but today we did something a little bit different. And again, we have some color on the lips and on the eyes. So you guys, we're doing it today, all right? I am pumped and excited and ready to create new content for you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the new setup, the new quality of the videos, and I feel like it can only get better from here, right? So if you guys enjoy it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.